You know what's wild? While a lot of Kobe fans hated on LeBron, Kobe himself never did. In fact, he praised LeBron every chance he got, and he even defended him. Because at the end of the day, real recognizes real. Kobe knew the truth about LeBron's greatness. So why do people still pit these two against each other in conversation? Man, that debate is tired. Greatness doesn't always compete. While it can go to head to prove who's the best, at the end of the day, it appreciates. Make sure you like and subscribe for more straight up NBA talk right here only on The Clutch Report.
Do you think that LeBronJames will ever win a championship?
I don't know. Hopefully he won't win one as long as I'm in the league. I want to win them.
Yeah, right. Now, what happened with you and LeBron at the All-Star game? I mean, we tried to read lips, and everyone tried to read into that. What happened?
Oh, man, it was just just general smack talk. You know how it goes, man. It's just, I've known LeBron for a long time, man. He's really a good friend of mine, and it's just, it's just normal banter that goes on, man.
Normal banter that goes on, but certainly from where you're sitting, Kobe, having 5 rings. When you hear him go not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, and then doesn't take a shot in 4 or however many consecutive fourth quarters in the finals, what are you thinking?
Well, I think that, I know him pretty well, and I know the type of person that he is. And he's the type of person that's, first of all, he's a workaholic, he's a gym rat, and he's constantly learning, trying to make himself better. So, it's just a matter of him figuring out how he wants to go about closing games. And, that's how I approach it. I don't look at it as, he shies away from the moment, he's scared of the moment.
But you're an alpha personality. How would you is he an alpha or a beta?
Well, I mean, he's generally a nice guy. I can't really say that about myself when I'm competitive, when I'm competing. As you could tell in the interview, I'm not really the type to just sit back and give you standard generic answers. I'm going to say what I feel and do as I please. And I don't really care if you necessarily like it or approve or agree with that. It just is what it is. And, I think that comes into play at the end of the game.
Take yourself out the conversation. Oh, you got another one?
Well, no, just following that line of thought, that comes into play at the end of the game. Kobe is willing to take that responsibility, you're saying, Kobe, right? That win or lose, you took that shot.
I don't really care. Like, if Marcellus, like, for example, you take the game against New Orleans, right, when I was 0 for 15. That last shot I took, to give us the lead was a terrible shot. It was a terrible shot. We were down 2.
But it won the game.
I could have threw the ball inside. I could have drove to the basket, but I felt like I could make it, so I rose up and I took it. Now, if I missed it, the radio the next day would have just devoured me, but it is what it is.
And LeBron is less likely to take that shot.
So I don't know what's going on in his head, but the shots that that I take, not too many people would take those because
you got to make me
comes with a lot of baggage.
Who is willing to take them? Do you think in the league?
I don't know. I can't really speak for the rest of the guys.
See, Kobe, now look at him. He's asking these whack questions now. Kobe, he's forcing me to ask you 2 questions at once. First one is...
Go ahead. Then I got to go catch a plane.
Damn, you see, you're making him late for,
Shut up.
Okay, Kobe, what's your shoe size?
Shut up. Take yourself out the conversation, Kobe. Who's the best player in the NBA? And second of all, if you had to start a team with yourself, who would you draft?
Take myself out of the equation. Who's the best player in the NBA?
Yep.
LeBronJames.
All right. Now, if you had to draft a team, would it be LeBron?
Hell of a question. Yeah.
Now, do what? If I had to draft what?
If you had to draft a team, who would be the first teammate you had?
If I draft a team, the first teammate that I would have?
Yeah, who would be your first pick?
LeBronJames.
Damn.
To play alongside of me, I'd pick LeBron, no question.
Why?
No question, because he's a pass-first guy, and I'm a gunner, so it goes hand in hand.
Alpha beta. See Marcellus how that
He's
works?
a great passer, man. He's one of the best passers I've ever seen, and I can score with the best of them, so.
Now listen, I understand, Kobe, that you have to catch a plane.
Would you catch a Southwest with that phone you had on?
No.
Well, I hear him in the background. What you 838?
He's jumping on JetBlue. He got the extra legroom seats. The exit.
See, if you were on
row.
Twitter, I would know that you had a G5, G6 out there somewhere. How you getting around?
Dude, I am not getting on Twitter anytime soon, bro.
Damn. What kind of plane you getting on then?
Just a regular plane, man. We got 5 to Sacramento.
Do you have your own plane?
No, I don't.
Own helicopter? Did you ever have your own helicopter?
Nah, man. It's like bleeding money, man.
Damn, Kobe, I thought you were a baller. What's going on?
Kobe smart.
Hey, man, I had that good Lower Marion high school education, man. I didn't go to Columbia, but, you know, I got a little education.
All right. Now, Kobe, listen, you've clearly overstayed your welcome. It's time to go now. Man. I'm trying to get off the phone.
Hey, man, you guys have a good time, man. Keep having a great show, man. And next time I talk to you guys, I'll be in grouch mode, and I won't be as friendly.
Finally, another NBA superstar is coming to LeBron's defense. Take a listen.
There was a lot of venom towards the Heat, and in particular towards LeBron James. What did you make of that?
I think people need to lay off that kid. That's what I think. You know, I've gotten to know him pretty well from playing with the Olympic team, and I think they need to just back up all of them.
Kobe, right now what's going on with LeBron, I'm sure that you pay attention to him because that's really the guy who you passed the torch to. Unfortunately, you guys never met up in the finals. But all this resting and everything, we're really, oftentimes we're talking about LeBron. He's in the finals every year. What is your feeling about where he is in his career right now and all of that?
You know, that's the tough part, is that when you miss a game, there's that one kid out there that's not going to see his favorite player play. Okay? Now, that being said, LeBron has done so much for the game. Right, so we need to give he's earned the opportunity to be able to take a rest. He's earned that. We can disagree with it. We feel absolutely terrible for the kids that come and watch him perform. But at the same time, this man has been to a finals pretty much every year for as long as I can remember. He's done so much to elevate the game. So he's earned the right for us to give him the benefit of the doubt.